We start now at 6 with a developing story. More than a dozen people have been arrested after violence erupts at a tax protest in California. Critics of President Trump clashing with protesters and supporters in the streets of Berkeley. At one point, firecrackers were thrown. A good Saturday evening to you. We're keeping our eyes on this there. There have been nearly 200 similar protests across the country in just the last few hours, none of them nearly as violent. One of those rallies happened right here in Cincinnati. 9 on your side's Brianna Harper's in our newsroom with the message there ahead of the IRS tax deadline. Bree?
Well, Evan, demonstrators today told me the message is that we're all in this together, and they're calling on President Donald Trump to be more transparent and release his tax returns. Hundreds of people filled Fountain Square with signs, flags, and a clear message.
If I can reveal who I am and how I operate, so can he.
During his presidential campaign, Donald Trump promised to release his tax returns, but that hasn't happened just yet. Many of those out rallying say they're concerned a lack of full disclosure could mean the president is putting his interests ahead of the country's.
That I could be paying more taxes than someone who is making millions and millions of dollars sort of bothers me.
The goal is to begin closing what some call tax loopholes and create a more balanced financial burden for all.
We not only would like to see the president's taxes, we'd like to see legislation that makes the wealthy, the top 1%, pay their fair share.
But these ideals aren't just contained here in the Queen City. Rallies from California to Chicago also share similar concerns.
Put those taxes in our hands.
Tuesday is the official deadline for taxpayers to file returns.
We've seen people as a whole react like this. And so I think that's very encouraging that people are finally coming together to speak out against the things that they view are damaging our country.
And the organizers of today's rally are also encouraging people to come forward and contact their local representatives and demand town halls to continue to put people before profit. Reporting live from the newsroom, Brianna Harper, 9 on your side.